agree. I think TF has kind of been waylaid out from the current meta.
Yeah.
There was plenty of options that you could have gone for, even something like an R. I wouldn't have minded too much, but this is where I think Karmine Corp are going to have to try and find.
I want to see the CS numbers, 23 to 11. This is the power of Zyra's clear.
They have mid and bot pros, so they had a set play to use it. Targamas gets hooked, that's not going to turn into anything. And I thought maybe Maokai could pick up that Grump because of the Q smite. Look at these trades in mid.
Is it diveable? That's the question. Shao's here and says, hey, Closer, remember your jungle? Good times. Well, Shao just walks back in, hovers around, and look, both mid, both jungle in bad spots. The plant stops and Nuke flashes. The double shot was close to getting a first blood, but his flashes out who have to TP back and digress.
The quickest control over mid, and now it becomes very difficult for Closer to really try and push this, but Vladdy has cleared out mid wave, so they're going to come in.
Zenith Blade starts it off. That Destiny we talked about, using some of the lead from top, brings it in. Shao flashes away, and BDS caught out this time around. Casey with a great response. Kana chasing him down, and Shao has nothing to get out of. Zenith Blade with a flash on top. First blood for Vladdy. Casey's response there. Very... Labrov is angling for the engage. All he needs is one dredge line, but again, numbers aren't here until Adam, he just walked up. He must have, as he TP'd out, and now coming through, the arrow follows through as well, but the Wild Growth doesn't have any plants under it. This is scuffed. KC getting poked down regardless, so they're culling enough, but with Adam just walking in and then playing it slow, it looked bad at the start, but all KC need to do is find a turn. There's a dredge line against the wall. Vladdy will not be caught out, but Grub's going to be taken over. The early game's still strong enough. Kana has now ghosted a strange turn of play that BDS seemed to have gotten away with.
It was a little bit indecisive. We were question marking it a little. Onto that tower planting. A beautiful attempt from Ice, not going to quite land.
Destiny's going to be used. I mean, Kana's here, spots them all out, and yeah, just walking where he has no business. No one on the map at the time as well.
Top side. And it just ends up getting caught then in the river, giving KC this Rift Shroud. Nuke does need to be careful as well, though. Kana has no flash, which means he should be able to get away.
Nuke has the range, gold card under turret, the poke doesn't connect, but still Nuke has just shown where they are, is trying to come through. That's the two-man solo player. BDS, it turned from a soft contest into a hard one. They've got an ulti from Adam though, and Sherry gets out, but it's burnt over the wall. Instead, now Nuke comes in and Ice starts free-firing. It's turned around so quickly, that double 80 carries blowing them apart, and BDS are the kings of misfortune this game.
How the hell did BDS win that? See Labrov now coming down to help out Nuke, so he doesn't get played. You have to go to the tower though, Labrov.
He arcane shifts away, or rather that's Illusionine. Closer under turret, gets cullinged. It's a one-for-one trade. It might even be more. Adam comes through. The arrow did fly through. It was a shutdown over to Vladdy, but slowed down, and now he's in a lot of trouble himself. Adam has enough to keep him there for years. He gets flipped around, and man, as easy as smashing a coconut. Adam's 3-0. Lady carry comps have early Barons these days with a pick out on the side.
Look topside.
I mean, I am indeed. Destiny's going to be there. Ghost is on top of Nuke. I mean, he's got nothing to get out of this, and Targamas with a solar flare locks him in place. Nuke is just trying to trade. There's a pick. Arrow doesn't connect either. No follow-up. Is a big lead. Double the CS lead in jungle, and so Shao's going to be strong as Arrow flies through onto Targamas. I don't know if he's tanky enough. Adam runs forward, and him getting caught out, that's a big engage from KC. Nature's Grasp is there, but Labrov is willing to die for it. Closer runs in, but he will not be running out. Adam now searing with a vengeance as the double goes over to Ice, and BDS, their pick tools are as easy as that.
Great pick from BDS. I mean, Targamas just didn't get to move, and now they should be able to get this top lane tower. Kana's trying to push in mid to threaten the tier.
While we are walking towards Baron and KC like we're going to flip the game, Shao hasn't backed in a while, so maybe not as powerful as you think. It is that fast, but as Nuke gets side, he has TP, and Nature's Grass comes out at 5k. KC are trying to get this game back in their swing as the steal is not there, but the jungler is now dead. Okay, worthwhile if they can get at least 3 members out. As flashes are burned, gold cards are thrown, and Nuke is everywhere in between. The culling comes out at a bad angle. Upset is running away. There's good damage again, but BDS can't land any as Targamas is between the wave. He's sacrificing his life so that 3 can get away with Baron. When you're so far behind, especially in that jungle role, this feels like it's a good trade.
The fact you just get Baron off the map is kind of helpful for KC, but
I'm surprised. I think BDS are too, with how fast that Nash was, but Vladdy.
Oh, he's caught out. We come back. I mean, remember that Targamas died in it. Nuke almost getting outplayed. It's a good flash in the end. And
despite 1 or 2 missteps, BDS have looked significantly more consistent than we've seen over the course of playoffs. So, wait, as I say that.
It's Destiny there. Arrow comes in as well. Kana has nowhere to stop that. Ice is just turning. He flashes into him and the entire team. Upset hits him, but now Targamas with the CC doesn't have follow-up damage. Closer comes in though, and now it's turning about in a big way. Ice finally dies as Nuke spaces out with the culling. Shao wasn't there. He's got some stats under him thanks to the Warmonks, but he's still quite squishy. That tool is down, keep note.
There's a huge wave in bot side, so Kana's got down. Labron, we got him!
He's dead. He just underestimated Upset's damage.
Closer and Adam playing for flanks.
Yeah, watch Ice's arrows as well. I think they're going to be pivotal. It's pretty hard to catch an arrow if you're side of Casey. You don't exactly have a Cassante W to tank it. It's going to have to be Leona.
Keep your eyes on Kana as well, trying to get that flank on towards Nuke.
This ult again, arrow comes out, they're stopping the engage. Kana, Dagda pointed out, he starts it on LeBron, but in the backside, Adam is controlling the fight. Cassante is fair. Yes, he is, of course. Double kill goes over to Nuke, but in the meanwhile, the damage from this Lucian.
They don't think they can either. They're just going to settle for some bot side control on this Elder, like you're saying, Dagda, and take some camps away. This should just be all she wrote with this Baron.
Every single fight we watch is just like watching a plushie go into the middle of it. This Maokai can't withstand anything. And now that Baron's gone,
isolate. Watch Kana on the flank.
Destiny's here. All right, let's watch it out. As again, he's waiting for the gold card. He's already burnt it though. It's down. Kana didn't get to make that flank, but a true shot barrage does the damage as Ice sends the arrow into the backline. It lands on Upset. He cleanses away at 9.5k. BDS are still hovering. With Lebrov having Warmogs, he needs to get out of combat and reset.
They can potentially flash onto Upset. He has no cleanse.
Oh, Cullen, Kana's out. Flash comes through, 8.5k. It's still danger zone here as KC try to find themselves the brilliant pick, but Nuke's on the back end making sure they can't. Flash is burnt there. It's not a spectator bug. He gets gold card and Bloody takes him out while on the backside. Adam is doing it again. They closer stills Elder, but I don't think it's enough. Death charge comes through and Ice is doing enough damage. Their damage sources are out of there as Sheo gets himself over the wall and KC only survived by 2.
But if they can at least keep the Elder off of BDS, maybe they have a chance to stall, because it's only a minute and a half left on this Red Bull Baron power play. KC, they're running them around the map.
He's got flash!
No, Bloody!
Ice gets him in the end, and Kana, I mean, I'm not even sure he's safe. There's no Destiny for ages. Sheo's got a blast going.
The snipe!
Arrow. Oh my God! Man, I love this track in the 80s, and again...
Look at the double super minions in that top side, and now this wave is about to hit, so KC, they need to clear this wave very quick, but I don't know if they're going to be able to.
I mean, Closer just lost his flash on the back end, thanks to Ice's arrow again. Adam just stands there, blocks for his team, and Solar Flare going to be used as well. Target's engaged now down. Super's channeling up. You guys are talking about the pressure.
But then they can just run down mid lane and look for your base instead, so this becomes basically impossible for KC to really try and commit to, especially because BDS didn't reset, they just immediately took it, and you can see there KC, they just have to look on as this is taken, but...
I am at least glad as Destiny comes through, and I pause for a second. See what Kana can do. I mean, were they spotted? Dredge line comes through. Kana's sitting in a bush. Adam is the one to face check whatever bush that may be. Arrow flies through. It's onto target. They know Kana's here. They run forward, but Adam has taken too much damage. He dies. That is a fumble again as Kana gets a gold card onto Nuke, who starts chasing him down.
Look at the move speed coming up from Kana. He ghosts, and he has the plants. He can displace himself really, really easily.
Nuke, it's a red card. Red card. Send him off the pitch. All right, KC are going to survive from the culling, but Nuke again almost caught with his trousers.
KC haven't been put into the sim bin just yet, though. They can continue to push in towards this Elder Dragon, and you can't really move in here as BDS. You're completely separated.
He's chunked Nuke, but he can recall and TP back if he wants to. Doesn't look like he's going to. He's going to look for this flank. Can they secure this? It's going to be KC now.
It's at 4K, 3K, 1K. It is indeed! Nuke gets destroyed. Gents, what did I tell you? It might not be the first Elder, but KC always have the Elder to sit on as Sheo is in the pit and he's dead. Arrow flies through and BDS, we are returning to some earlier...
Nautilus, they're useless. I think maybe they can look for an end here. They have the Elder Drake.
I'm looking at Ice, gents. I'm looking at that full build 80 carry and what he can do in DPS. 4 members stand strong. KC with an Elder buff. A throw, but a catch of KC's godly hands.
The Baron buff is helping out BDS massively, though. They can slowly clear out these waves. And KC can't get them to the towers.
It's gone. Soul Flare's there onto LeBron. There's the engage. Targamas jumps on in, but they need to get rid of Ice. The Elder might be able to do it, but against the Nexus turrets, a throw given over. And just like that, GG!
An insane comeback from KC. An absolute banger to finish it out. I mean, this was almost similar to the MDK game that we saw from KC, where it looked like everything was done and dusted. There was no way they can come back, but they just find that one moment. But we'll have to see if they can do it again.
In this meta, something you don't often think about, but
I mean, it's probably the ace they had up their sleeve, hopefully, or maybe they don't know what they're doing.
I mean, they must have had a plan here with the Lucian ban on 4 and then letting them have call.
He's up 400 gold. I mean, when you think of Ice, you think of the team fighting AD carry for BDS that has been old reliable, even last game on the Ash. And for BDS, he's in a great spot.
Yeah, 2 plates down bot side, massive lead for BDS.
Articuno setting up the ultimate from across the wall. All it takes is Targamas. That Zenith blade maybe would have pulled the trigger on the other side as Ice continues to sit out here and now starts trading against Upset. There's some good damage coming down. Targamas and Labrov again fighting it out, but there Shayo waited so long. Patience is a virtue, and that virtue gives first blood.
Yeah, I think Labrov going that
well. Adam has his own ulti too. I mean, he picked up the goes where he pleases. I think, right, we need a better name for that. While KC hover.
Help is on the way, though. Labrov is here as the dive comes through.
Dagda's going to start singing for us in a second. Labrov with a good cut away from the Seer. Shayo's coming in. His ult already burned in the previous exchange. Is closer. Has his blaze up and running. There we go. Seer that one. The rocket ain't in the right spot, and KC takes Shayo apart. While the rest of BDS was sitting in the lane.
It was a good read from BDS to play on Adam. He's completely isolated.
That's his workout gear from the 80s. That's what he wore to the gym. Adam's going to heal up, and dosage has been used. BDS are moving on in. Nuke is there. I mean, the petrifying gaze is what I look for. Standing on ground. I mean, he's there, and he gets a 2-man. Cassiopeia comes in and knocks him still. Kana now between the whole team, and Nuke walked up. He looked like a bait, but that snake ain't for eating.
Nuke fine.
Rope closer. I don't know if he was spotted on that ward, but he's definitely spotted Labrov.
Oh dear. Wait, TP comes through, actually. It's going to advance, isn't it? KC under this turret field safe for now, but Adam is just running them down. Labrov with the engage. This is why it's banned against him so much. It's clean as anything as Nuke just stands his ground, poisons them down, slows with the petrifying gaze, and the twin fangs commence. It's a trade from closer, but BDS still open the map wide.
BDS investing everything onto the bottom side there. You'll see Up's also probably top going to fall, but getting kills in towards Ice was the big advantage off towards that. But honestly, only the 2 assists for him means that it wasn't as successful as they'd hoped for, but still, they do open up the gold lead.
I mean, look at Labrov here. He's fishing onto Upset potentially behind him. I mean, Upset can hop over this wall, but he's still kind of stuck in isolation.
He is. The blast going there. He won't take it. He's got Targamas coming to help him out, but Targamas needs to leave. The flash away from Upset won't be worth it. He's just dead. A kill over to Ice, and it was 2 turrets there for KC. But at the end of the day, getting more kills.
BDS here, they move Shayo from that top side in towards mid. Fully Upset off the wave.
Mine.
And now Adam gets top. But you can see multiple members with the Rift Herald starting to move in towards mid lane as well.
Waiting to get low. He flashes away. He's got the ulti there as well. Red buff is burning him down. I mean, this 1v1 for Kana is getting risky. It's only a level 12 Mundo, and he takes the 1v1.
Sole point fight here. I mean, it looks like they can't walk in through this choke. It's going to be incredibly difficult without being picked off.
Kana is going to be spotted out first at the very least. He's another heart still stack as his passive is taken away. Adam can't find the chase to get it as Targamas is already in the river. Cheo jumps in first and Targa is getting bullied on down. He has to flash away, which is part of his engage, which is an issue. Solar Flare on a Mundo. Zenith Blade on a Mundo. Targamas going for the engage, but at least they find it. He's destroyed by closer. Casey finding the pick when I thought they couldn't is a start.
Adam falling for the team fight is crucial. Dying through the W, you never see that versus a Mundo, but they have enough damage to bring him down now. Can they flex the numbers advantage versus BDS?
Pressure coming forward. Closer wants to step up, but he's so squishy. Labrov goes in.
He does again. There's a setup from the rail, and Closer's drawn on in. Still enough here from Nuke and Ice. Upset will take him down for the trade, but Ice also gets excited. BDS running away after getting the Dragon at the cost of 2. It's been not too bad so far. Sure, the early game's been a little bit of rough with BDS finding the trades across the map, but we're going to watch him in a fight again. He actually gets caught on out. I talk about him, and he erupts. Nuke finds a kill, and now Targamas is in trouble. What an engage, and another reason why we say Labrov just shouldn't get his hands on this champion. He's pretty damn clean with it.
And the things you have to be careful about when you're playing such a squishy composition, when Connor's on the side lane, if you get caught, you are done. And now BDS stepping up once more. KC looking at group, looking to push BDS away.
And Mundo great at zoning away, as you can see, as Vladdy has to walk in, Kana has to walk in, Adam will take his stacks with him as well, and the Heart Zapper heals him up. We finally see the second activation as also with maximum dosage. The chase will continue. Ice gets excited. BDS get Baron. And the first major gold lead in this game.
Through the bot side players and all the isolated scaling with that gold from the plating.
I mean, we talked about Nuke at the start, but again, this Cassiopeia has also been really solid in these fights as well. Solar Play comes through, and speaking of which, it's Nuke in the backline, but it's a good disrupt from both Labrov and Shayo. Shayo's Sejuani, another one is, I want to look at mid. Or maybe not Ice. Wait, he's excited, he's excited, and
the damage
he is killing. Ice is unleashed, and those earlier plates are starting to build and build and build and build as BDS keep going and going and going on this top side. Close is dead for 25 seconds. That inhibitor is rubbishly dead.
It's completely gone, and you even got the get out of jail free button if you want, but they want more. They want to crack the entire case wide open here.
Ice keeps getting excited every time a turret goes down, every time an inhibitor goes down. He uses the range, he steps forward, and BDS just like that have taken double inhibitor with the base completely broken.
BDS so confident.
On their way out, the TP from Kana to match. BDS going to try and encroach from this bottom half of the river.
Well, it's Sheo again, who's looking for the engage. Close is just stuck. He has to flash over, and Targamas is taking the front line damage. I mean, there we go again, and here comes Duke once more as Adam is leading the charge, but Ice is excited once more. A double kill. I smell Penta territory for Ice on a classic. Kana jumps in, but Ice gets him again. A quadra sitting in the making as Tom Riddle's snake leads at this time, but Ice is so low, looking for the gratification.
I think Nuke was fishing for that flash ultimate there to facilitate Ice to get that kill, get that penta kill over the wall, but they don't pull the trigger, and now they can just look for the end.
But Upset might be called out. I mean, he's got to flash himself. There's Nuke. Oh, it's fake. He ults backwards. Was it the classic buffer that you can do on Cassiopeia? Either way, regardless, this game's over, and BDS will not make the same mistakes in this best of 5 that they did in the game 1. This time it's clean, this time it's clinical, this time it's team fighting front to back with Ice in charge. Old, reliable Korean AD carry. BDS, love that guy.
BDS, they're mad, they're not happy with how last game went, and they change it, they turn it around, getting a huge lead for Ice and playing the map clinically. A beautiful showcase of minimization in the top lane and excellent snowballing through bot side.
Few mistakes when you see BDS and their comforts abroad. Brilliant on the rail. The engages were fantastic. Nuke turning a ton of damage. But we have to see if they can do it once again. Game 3 is just around the corner.
That made up for with the Lulu. And now I suppose what the question is what does Adam have into it?
Oh my god.
It's a full AD versus Malphite angle.
How hard does that go? Malphite feels like such a good option in this AD carry meta, as you said, full.
Pulling on off, they were like, look, we don't really know if we're going to be outnumbered here. Now moving into bot side, Targamas needs to be very careful.
Rob setting up, there's the engage, but again, it's quite deep here. The Dark Binding connects though, and over the wall, Polymorph helps out. Upset's angle even better. He's in the best spot here. Sheo now behind enemy lines, wants to sacrifice, but I don't know if he'll be led. The Dark Binding to connect again, but Bloody gets a reset. Starts firing away, and not only one kill to the AD carry in the mid lane, but one to the bottom laner as well.
Stop their towers from falling.
Yeah, gold leave to the KC. A bit too scary for BDS to deal with. Point and click.
The idea from KC of trying to look for these plays here we go.
The flash in, cease and desist. Ice is caught out. He used the killer instinct to get some space, and that's really nice. And Sheo coming in helps, but he hasn't landed anything. Upset just chases him down, gets him to half HP, and with Targamas and Bloody behind, Sheo's in trouble. He gets flashed on, he gets ultied. The Black Shield helps him out. No explosive charge to finish the job as Bloody spaces the Dark Binding. The Tormented Soul is not enough damage. They walk over it. TP comes through. Adam's like, I'm going to protect him.
They can't. That bot wave is about to push in, so they need to invest Adam down here, and Lebrov goes in.
He does
Look,
get
the damage isn't here.
I mean, the question is Adam going to find anything with the flash ulti? Follows through the Lulu Polymorph. The wild growth is there, and Targamas does die. Adam helps him get a kill, and then...
Yes, KC have a lead, but it's not a huge amount when you look at the items. Like, there's not 1.5 items coming through on most people, so you're at a relatively even point. So maybe this is a moment where you could actually go for it. Kana goes in.
He goes in on Mini-Nut. You just timed out. Can NA? I mean, that was rough.
I think he was hope play just there at the nick of time to get that CC so Kana couldn't flash away.
Question is, what's this going to convert into? Nuke can free hit the tower now. They do have a grub.
It's a bait. Lebrov Hex flashes over the wall.
JCC.
It lands and Close is stuck. We're starting to see BDS's comp and how
as well, yeah, so it's just going to be secured. It's a free dragon to BDS. It's a bit too scary for Casey. I think Close is having a really hard time this game because he's a diveless buddy Vi. It's really hard to play a front.
Was it by himself? I thought he went with friends.
No, he eventually made friends.
Okay, well, maybe that's what needs to happen this game. Ulti flushed away from, but Adam's now exposed. They can play front to back, and you know what? He doesn't need friends. He runs in under turret, and maybe I could be wrong, as Upset has been wild growth in the meantime, and Kana comes in with a big ulti, but here's the problem. The follow-through isn't there. BDS sitting under their turret, laughing at that hair's breadth of a structure. giving him so much support, and KC getting picked up like flies.
It looked so back and forth, and you saw Sheo wasted the shield onto Nuke, so Closer said, that's my go button. He goes in, but he gets popped under turret. BDS managed to clean up the fight afterwards, and now it's going to be a Nash start.
BDS have been playing this really well. The fact that they have Ice solo the Dragon prevents that big map play that we're talking about from KC. KC
He can unleash with all of his magic damage on that Zeri ultimate. Potentially is an avenue of attack there. If Adam...
Oh, okay.
Kana's mini.
Kana's, yeah, he goes to Mega, but he might just run it. Kana there, and that one's a hit, Eragon, if you look at Adam. The binding connecting as well, Closer just can't get out.
Ice?
Help him move. He gets the ulti through. Sheo actually misses the binding, but follows through onto Upset. Ice has gone too far, and maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was okay. As now Vladdy jumps on into the fight. He gets shocked a little bit here by the poke damage, but Kana, I thought, entered, and then it was...
Like you said, usually we associate this guy with being incredibly clutch in the mid to late game team fights, and now with the numbers disadvantage, it's a Nash start.
Baron start. Upset doesn't have ulti. Targamas does, though. I'm looking at KC's cooldowns here, and I'm looking at who can deal some damage. Closer with no engage, and at 7k, it has to come down to a still Sheo. The binding sent out, but he needs to get near the pit. Sheo's zoned out at 4k. Kana ultis away. Vladdy has already absorbed the ulti, but at 3k, it comes down to a flip on the back. Closest dying to Baron.
The Baron's
BDS run on in.
Get the Baron, get the Baron.
It hasn't been refreshed. Adam can't walk on in. Now it does. They turn for the fight. What are we doing? BDS. Nuke goes up, says, I can do it. And the rest of BDS are like, what are we doing?
We had 2 fights in a row where one of BDS's carries is just in Narnia. Now the fight is continuing. Labrov, I don't think they could chase here, but how did Nuke end up on the up? Get out of the pit because he's so chunked. Look at the Nash HP
Let's
as well.
do it again.
Back again.
Bro, it's like watching Mark play Squeaker. At 10k, it's going down, and I'm looking at him with the ulti coming through from the flank. He has 3 members. He's polymorph, but not in time. It slows it down. The Dark Binding out of range as Adam still absorbing the damage, but Ice is there. He's ultied on the Black Shield, means no engage for you. Closer's just dead. Adam chased Labrov into the mix. KC have lost their jungler, but they've found the engage. Sheo flashes away. Ice in trouble. Vladdy flashing on his head. Reset there. Killer instinct, and it's turned around. Nuke to save the day. Upset kills Ice anyway. The range there, and man, KC are catching me unaware.
It's going to be round 2 in just a second, though. Adam has TP if he wants to. Upset going under. Nuke can turn it.
We're just running for it, aren't we? KC, they find the turret, the Dark Binding not connecting, and Nuke is out, but this game is making me go...
This game is BDS stepping forward. Nuke going to hop away from Adam. Has his ultimate just up. Kana, though.
The ulti onto Karmine. He's going to get binding, but he's into the Mega. It won't matter. The burst from Nuke is too much. KC have lost their front line. Now onto the Dragon. The stats are for real, because Closer either needs to steal this or it's Soul Point.
The massively extended play in the fight goes over to the side of BDS once again. Kana in...
There's very little that you can do in this situation. No flash on Sheo. No flash on Nuke, but... Can you ever find access to these two?
Can Upset be the hero for KC?
I mean, he's not. The engage is there again. It's a problem, but Upset now cutting it back. Labrov has got a bomb on his head while Adam now runs on him, but Upset has exploded. Baron holds off, and Adam is thinking, maybe I can get an ult in onto the front line.
But no wave now, and immediately BDS started because KC, they drifted to bot.
Closest bot, yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, Baron's just gone. All that push and pull for Baron, and one mistake, BDS are there to snap.
I think it was a conscious decision, you know, deciding we'll take bot side camps and maybe...
Closer and Targamas already poked out in the fight.
They could send Ice to solo this or rush it down real quick whilst Adam feigns engages onto the mid
free soul. I mean, Closer's trying to get on in. How do you get past Adam? There's the Infernal Soul and a free fight to boot. Thank you so much for the drive-through. I'll take it to go. KC have to run for their lives as their jungler's now dead. And with Baron still there for another little bit, the push will continue.
There's a wave on bot side as well. Kana's
no! Second time this game. A big mistake from the new top laner. He was imported, but now he's dead.
Vladdy has to go bot side to clear out that wave, which means BDS can play off the mid wave. Nuke going to escort that wave and bot as well. This is going to be a massive blunder from KC, dropping 2 inhibitor turrets off the back of the wave.
At least it's 2 inhibitors. I mean, you have Upset and Vladdy, but they can just get engaged on Adam still has ulti.
And flash available as well. He burns it. At least Upset flashes away. It's not that clean as the Pro goes on in as well. BDS maybe back away. We didn't get what we wanted as the ulti burn and Ice almost dies on the back end. Upset threatens more and KC managed to defend as BDS. That trigger pull a little bit sketchy too. Adam, it's a long time to be sent to the bench. I mean, Giant X will be cheering. Jackies will probably do a dance on the desk, but right now, KC fans need to unite.
Auto attackers of KC free.
Oh my god, but Ice can, that's for sure. Ice's W hit, and ladies and gentlemen, quick reset. Baron,
Oh, closer.
as well as the fact there's a Rabadon's Ice keeps hitting. He don't miss. Wait for the next W, only a couple of seconds of cooldown. He hits again. Closer needs to be further right now as a Nexus turret drops. Targamas gets hit as well. It keeps landing. And again, and again, and again as Flatty goes into GA. And now Ice will run to save the day. He hits, he kills, and BDS are finding their final moments in this game as Closer has no chance but to go in. The dive under turrets is good enough as well. And now with a triple down, BDS will take us to match point in clinical style.
KC tried to make their last stand, but BDS cut the legs out from underneath them. BDS is back, and KC's blood is on their hands right now.
And it just felt like BDS had answers into everything they were going to draft. They were blind AD top laners. Oh, we'll throw Malphite in there. You have a bunch of AD carries. We can counter that. You want to go Vi? We know Closer plays Vi. We're going to pick Morgana into it. Shayo's never played it before, but we have the counter there.
I mean, I love the draft from BDS. I love the option.
Probably they just go back to their comfort now, even on jungle, right? So, and also this is the only kind of draft they won early game with, so maybe they were happy with that, and now they're like, okay, this
of them, which means that you're actually able to immediately roam up towards this top side as well. Closer's early pathing, like he took a lot of risks to try and make something happen, but this is just giving a lot of control to BDS.
Yeah, the 3v3 down bot side wasn't winning, and then he tries to invade with Prio. Doesn't work out. The hook comes out though.
Dredgeline starts us off. Second skin now stacking up. Targamas gets the disengagement. Look who's there. Shayo about to roll on in as Upset does the same thing over a wall. Meanwhile, we go towards mid because Nuke and Flatty are fighting it out as they do.
Gone for the reset, so a little bit of an overextension, honestly, from BDS they were looking to escape from.
Slicing Maelstrom starts off. Adam might be in a bit of trouble. This is solo kill territory. I'm waiting for the Shuriken to come through, but a minion stands in the way. Massive wave up for Kana as well. Adam doesn't want to miss out. He's got flash. He burns it under turret. That's big. Kana is going to kite around a decimating smash as well. So the stun stops it, but I mean, the fact is Adam can still stand here.
Yeah, the E flash.
Oh, he got him. Got him.
Does he fall? No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. But at least the minion wave, I feel like for Adam, the Pulse would be watching that saying, man, at least the minion wave's gone.
Yeah.
Pressure on from Nuke. They started to teeter down towards his bot side. BDS were heavily playing for Ice in this lane, but here we go.
Timing's not good. I mean, Closer is here, but yeah, Shayo's behind as well. The Brand has himself a Pyroclasm to throw out. Closer's going to blaze for a little bit as Lebrov is a trade. He gives a reset to Closer. Dredgeline there. Ice pull back in. The Heartbreaker playmaker. Closer comes in and looks better than Showmaker.
He's going as well to play Human Ward.
Thinking about it. I mean, maybe the fight afterwards. Closer is here. Might have to get the smite down. He does. But BDS now shown 3 members here. And KC...
But they are bleeding a bit topside. I mean, they're going to lose a tower up top as well as multiple waves. KC trying to find plays down in bot side with Kana Flash engaging with that ultimate.
I know Strome, I don't know if that's correct. I know he's not a rapper, but absolute banger song as the setup is there. This is also a banger engage. LeBron has to flash away. Dredgeline gets him to the wall, but he's stunned up for a time being. Upset runs on any ultis, but is it too far? BDS say, no, please get out of our jungle. There's a reset there for Closer. Vladdy now joins in as well, and it's just an observers can see, thanks to BDS setting it up a little bit earlier. So they know, again, that KC around this area, and Targamas, the angle's beautiful. Lebrov caught out again. When he's not on the rel, this guy struggles in the mid-game. And once again, 0 and 3 here. KC have an opening towards the Baron.
Yeah, they have so much damage. They have the double AD carry composition that we always see. They can turn on it and rush it down if they want to, but they're going to play for the turn. Targamas fishing.
That ward is a little bit annoying for the time being as well, as Close is coming in. The electric rat. Kana has flash, and down he goes. I mean, Lebrov doesn't have the exhaust available, but he jumps in, and Shayo under turret is safe for now. Vladdy's running up, tries to get the kill, and Shayo will survive off the back end as KC can't find their pick to open
just
up.
KC doing objectives, and there being no opposite play.
But it comes back to what Adam talked
Brett
about.
and KC are setting up to clear some of this vision, but that ward is there again. They know they're starting it, and BDS are moving in.
I mean, look how much damage a Brand can do. If he throws it in right now with the magic resist shredded on the side of KC, they can get absolutely popped. So it's on KC now. Will they peel off?
Kana has no flash though, so he's going to join in the rest of the team. Adam looking for the flank, so
KC won game 1.
KC won game 1.
Yeah. Other way around, Dagda, what do
Bar
we
is
see?
being started, Kana threatening that inhibitor turret. Does he TP? This is going to go so quickly.
It really is. I mean, BDS making a mega play. KC are now walking in. It's pulled off, though. But that's BDS's damage on Baron. Again, double 80 carry with Brand.
Secured for KC, though, and that will be the
Soul.
soul.
That's just Soul. Cloud Soul for a game 4.
Yeah, an attempt onto Baron, and it isn't fruitful. And now it's just a Cloud Soul, like you
Stating
said.
the game, wards are going to be cleared here, and they're thinking about starting Baron again.
You can see what Nuke and Adam are trying to do, trying to expend both numbers there. This is going to work out. They're going to have to teleport.
It's going down really quick.
Adam starting to move in.
Oh.
Kana not really in a position, but Baron.
Targamas ulti's out. The Brand ult does a lot. Targamas in trouble. Decimating Smash, not enough. Not enough. He has Warmogs to come back in.
Kana on the flank, but Targamas is so low.
He's spotted. Wait, Lebrov, Dredgeline, flashed away.
Push from Vladdy on the bottom side. He has the TP.
True.
So
Well, BDS
BDS,
have to start it.
you have to start it, you have to draw it out, but there's the TP from Nuke.
I mean, he's going to try and bring in some damage of his own. He's part of the reason why it made it so quick. BDS sitting in front of the Baron. I mean, Kana's here, but again, Vladdy's just pushing for the game.
The Baron's
At
so low.
5K, the Baron's going down. BDS might have it in the palm of their hands, and it's not contested, but Targamas, the flash three-man engage with Kana coming up as well. Shocks and awes. KC now explode the fight, explode the sides, and as Vladdy comes on in, and Ice tries to win it out, it's a trade. Upset cleans up the rest, and just like that, KC find their window to strike.
The Baron went down, but KC take the fight. The TP to the wave that was prepped earlier. It looks like KC have done it.
It was an excellent play with the side lanes from KC. They TP in and clean up. It's a 5-0.
They bring it back, and this is a dominating game to take into game number 5. The death timers are too long. The minion wave is there. And KC, when their backs are against the wall, the blue wall rises out of the deep and says, not today.
KC had never made it to playoffs in LEC. They do it. KC have never made it to the season finals. Can they do it? Or can BDS do what they have never done and win a game 5 in playoffs?
One final game to decide if KC...
We're just running down Vladdy and upset. They have no way to really deal with you. So this does become an issue. This game again, when Adam locks in a champion like Olaf, becomes about Adam.
This Olaf that we talked about being a fearful matchup.
He is behind a bit on XP naturally because of the lane swap, so things are going to be a little bit delayed in terms of when Kana can start fighting, but there's a dragon skirmish here. Sheo, he's tanking that dragon. It's very painful.
He's on a ward as well, so they know exactly what's going on. I mean, Sheo at half HP, as you said. Nuke is running in. The knock-up not connecting onto closer. Lebrov getting battled away by Vladdy on the Gatling gun. BDS have just leashed this dragon. KC will come in and yoink.
It looked like it could have been a decent start here with Nuke having at least the position of BDS try to overcommit to this. Targamas having no flash though, and no ult is crucial though. BDS might be able to play this with Lebrov having his ultimate.
At least they're going to get the first grub, but again for KC, they're trying to move trepidatiously into this fight. Sheo gets over the wall, there's the setup onto Closer, jumping into the back line. Lebrov gets deep and Closer heart breaks out, but look, Targamas and Kana into the back line as Ice is getting shredded, but Kana needs the damage, the Assassin's Mark! He couldn't auto Ice. They dove so deep, but KC was split in the decision.
Support diff on that one. Lebrov had the level 6. He gets the charm. He gets the double knock-up and sets up for Adam to be able to make the play. But Vladdy?
He runs over the wall. I mean, he flashes as well.
Way.
He's got the damage. Upset now follows too. They get Nuke down and out he goes. Lebrov as well running for his life while KC forces him off the grub. Coming into this and we'll talk him up again.
There is still one Void Grub there. If teams can get up into that position to try and steal it away. It wasn't taken after KC finished it, but 3-2, you're fine if you're going to look at Dragon.
Because they're looking at Dragon with a TP as well. Targamas with the engage. The ult comes out. The Magnetstorm brings him in place, and Jungle's just under fire. Sheo needs to find a way out, but he won't. KC with a big pick in front of the Dragon that would make 2.
And this is the problem. Adam has no TP, so Kana comes down, and the threat of him being...
won't be taken for BDS in the end. It's going to reset. That becomes Herald now, and as Closer hovers around bot with a very weak turret, they want a little bit more. KC feeling it as Targamas sets up the engage, but turret still stands strong. Upset is taking the damage for now as the engage is there. It interrupts, and there's the quickness. Targamas is dead. Culling is max ranging Upset as well. Vladdy's here to save the day, though. A good boss response. A good boy. The turret almost dead, but Upset can't clean it up. Vladdy dies. Upset auto attacks and he wins it out, but Sheo cleans it up as well. We are in the mud for our game 5, And I think shows you 1700 gold lead, 2 items. Upset got so much off the back of that play, and now for BDS challenging the Herald, this could be doom if Upset gets uptime, and I'm looking at BDS trying to approach.
Kana has a great flank angle as well. BDS have to respect it. Ignite and ultimate available. Upset looking to poke Sheo out over the wall. The Rift Herald lower and lower.
Some of our best team fighters are trying to find their fight of their dreams, but KC get themselves a Herald. Targamas goes in. Perfect execution, but the charm! LeBron's knock up is big. Adam is cleaning it up as the Heartbreaker out in the back line is even bigger. Adam survives. Kana jumps in, but he dies for the trade. Nuke got to clean up the rest, and LeBron, man, the support diff in this game.
Going towards the mid lane, they're going to threaten the turrets of KC. They're going to start this up. They're going to push back BDS.
I mean, Targamas starts to engage onto LeBron again. We watch for his flash to try and get this game across the finish line to get BDS back into the top 3. KC now going to be quickness on. Kana's caught out. The hope of the top lane is just dead at melee range. It's a snipe. GG kill. KC off the back end, and BDS zone them out while the Dragon is denied from going to Soul Point. And Kana thought
immediately going to be a Mountain Dragon over the side of BDS.
I think we're going to start praising LeBron more and more, man. I mean, this game is absolutely bonkers as Adam and Sheo find closer, walking into a jungle that's no longer his. The permafrost stacked up as well. That easy. Guess who was involved in the kill again? And guess what Adam got?
It has not been a great playoffs for LeBron. These have looked way more locked in than we've seen all playoffs long.
Oh, yeah.
And it's now Adam who's moving bot to catch a Kana.
Because Kana's full committing, isn't he? Perfect execution there, and the culling comes through, but now an undertow to follow in as Nuke gets ultied out, and the Shuriken toss to get on out, but there's a pick in mid onto Targamas, and LeBron with the quickness out puts Targamas into a corner and gives Ice a nice reset. He moves into the mid lane, and Closer can't do a thing but watches BDS with the pick.
They're trying to find that pick onto Nuke. He still has flash.
Because Upset, he has 3 items. The hope, the carry, the pride of KC. Culling now going to be running into those 3 members as Nuke's ult is now down closer, pivoting off the edge, looking for the pick. Nuke walks into it though. The engage from Targamas is big. The shock from Upset also bigger as the rocket flies through, but Upset has his ulti available. Nuke might get the kill, but Kana fully sends it, runs on in. The final fight isn't a big question mark as the Shuriken flip. It's baited. Permafrost there. LeBron for the first time this game, not getting a good engage. BDS are low. They have to run.
They've got the Scuttle Crab though, that giving them the speed up to try and disengage. They will
have a little bit of vision, but they don't know if the Nash is being started.
Again, completely blind, as you said. Lebrov is hovering over the wall. He can join at any time. Blast Cone is separating them as KC need to walk on in for the series, for the game, for their season finals, for their life, as Targamas is hit out hard with range. 5k being bursted down. Upset's doing damage, but still the Baron holds its ground as Closer looks for the steal. Baron hasn't fully reset. It hasn't fully reset. KC running into the pit. Their hopes and dreams are down. Closer's dead. Baron hits the ground. Kana has to get out of there, but BDS, their macro is safe and sound.
Adam was trying to chase them out, but Targamas goes in.
Magnustorm is there. Shao re-engages onto Upset, who needs his uptime. He starts fighting it out, but Nuke runs in and takes him down. BDS are given Giant X signs of life.
Upset tries to find the angle, dashing over the wall, but Nuke does too much damage and 2 shots him.
The curse might be broken here.
Dagda,
BDS with the Baron in tow will crack up in the base. The TP from Nuke onto the bottom side. They want to try and get more. KC, what have you got left in the tank? Because it feels like land to guarantee themselves that they will continue to be the gatekeepers of top 3. And Baron buff now working with them. Another inhibitor terror falls.
Upset needs to pull off a miracle here. He has all the gold, all the damage, and if they can find a Viego reset, that's exactly what they need for Closer.
They haven't found one all game, have they? Closer, it's his most played champion, or his second most played rather. And BDS now with a reset, try to find the final trigger as Upset sitting back. Closer's tagged out. The range is too much to deal with. Nuke as well burns a hole right through them. Even the zap is hard to look at. The range, Eragon says exactly right. 1 Nexus turret left remaining.
Targamas has flash though. Can he find the engage? It has to be on the Rel. It has to be the support.
The man who's been criticised all year finds a Magnet Storm, but Ice is not in it. KC have run out of gas. The Nexus exposed. The blue wall has turned grey. A year completely done. They were so close yet so far. And BDS will carry with them Giant X to the season finals. And BDS back to the top 3, Dagda. I want you to tell me that curse is gone.
The curse has been broken. Game 5's no longer hold for KC. We will have to vote for your Kia Player of the Series at LEC on BD or on X, Sheo, Nuke, or Ice as we toss it over.